Hello. This is the first devlog of me learning how to use Godot. This is mainly just for myself to hold myself accountable because I've been wanting to do this for quite a very long time. So I just kind of thought, you know, maybe do a devlog. I've seen a lot of people do devlogs before. They seem pretty entertaining. I think I have some pretty cool ideas that I don't want them to disappear because I have that curse. I have interesting ideas and then they just immediately vaporize because I never do anything with them. So I hope this to be semi-devlog as well, just interesting ideas I have. But if you are not me rewatching this, then welcome. Um, yeah. Anyways, let's show what I have so far. Of course, it's my first one, so it'll be a little underwhelming, but let's stop with the judgment. Okay, so I was following this tutorial, not this one. I'll put it in the description. It's actually really good. Uh, just to like set up some movement and other stuff, make a little environment. So this is like the result of like the past 3 days. Yeah. Anyways, I'll just show it. Just a little area. You have a sprint, which is kind of funny because it bobs everywhere. A jump, and then a crouch. Very simple crouch, which by the way doesn't actually work properly because I am very unfamiliar with state machines, so I need to start studying that stuff if I want to get into more detailed movement stuff because yeah, like the hitbox doesn't change. I just literally lower the camera and then you move slower too. It's very easy stuff. But anyways, after doing this kind of stuff, I was really interested in like doing movement mechanics stuff because I'm a very huge fan of movement shooters similar to Ultra Kill, Titanfall 2. You've like everyone loves these types of games, okay? So not a huge shocker here. But anyway, so here's the concept that I want to achieve, and it's gonna. Anyways, here's the concept I want to achieve. So I want to create first an Outer Wilds type jump, which I haven't really seen anywhere else but in Outer Wilds, which is this jump where you press and hold the jump button and you're crouching when you press and hold, but when you let go, you jump. And the height of your jump is determined by how long you hold the jump button. So if I just tap it slightly, I jump very small. You know, I can't even jump over this. Then if I hold it and release, like it's showing on the top right here, I jump higher. And this is actually a pretty intuitive way to combine both crouch and jump, because not only do you have a crouch and jump on the same button, which is honestly very intuitive, but also the jump can be charged, similar to something like in Mario Bros. So this kind of concept seems very interesting to me. I really want to give this, like, I probably want to replicate this just alone, with no other modifications to it. But then here's the second thing I want to copy. I wanted to copy the sliding in Titanfall 2 because, I mean, everyone already knows this. The sliding in this game is very satisfying. And its functioning is very different to Outer Wilds. So it's just regular crouch, you know, just like how I already have it implemented. However, the way it's programmed is if you gain speed above a certain amount, you actually transfer some of that momentum with you. You actually get a little speed boost. But there's like a ceiling and a floor to that, so you don't just get like infinite speed, you can only slide for a certain amount. So you do get a speed boost. Anyways, I'll just show you. So for example, you get some speed here, and then you slide, and you stop. You can actually tell using the FOV, you know, like around the screen, you're able to see how fast the player moves. So right there, it moves a little, signaling to the player that you move slightly faster than if you were to run. So yeah, I want to see if it's feasible to replicate these two movements together, because I just feel like there's something interesting there, like being able to, I'd imagine, like imagine you just hold this to crouch and then jump, but then if you gain movement, say if you're like wall riding, and then you land, but then you hold the jump button. Let this on track. so, but I have to mute it. Sorry. Um, yeah, basically, to end my point, I want to see if it's feasible to create a combined crouch and jump with the Titanfall 2 sliding, where, like, you gain speed, you jump, and then once you land, you can hold the jump button, which will make you slide, and then when you slide, you can then let go of the jump button and then pass some of that momentum up to this up in the air. So yeah. Anyways, that's all I really have for today. Just this little prototype that I made. But I am currently doing a bit of studying with this excellent video that I found. It's called this one, Ultimate Guide to Physics and Game Development. So I'm gonna have to brush up on my physics stuff because this is really important. Kind of have to know how stuff moves in order to code stuff that moves. But anyways, that's it for today. I'm not sure if I'll make this daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, centuryly, but I just like explaining stuff, putting it out there. And I hope you've enjoyed this. Keep watching. You can give it a like, subscribe, whatever, but yeah, that's all I got for today.